October 26, 2015, I fell about 4 stories to my death. Talk about a hard hitter. With that, I like to talk about impact. These opportunities we have to choose our stance in life and who we want to be in memory. The things we do and say and how they resonate. Reverberations in the ways we act and the lasting effects they can have, see? Because October 26, 2015, I went over the railings of my apartment balcony, about 40 feet to concrete. Resuscitated on the scene by my best friend's partner at the time and airlifted off the island to Vancouver General's ICU. November 12th, my eyes opened. 18 days in coma. I looked around, sensitive to the light and analyzing. My mom sitting beside me, smiling. White walls bring my attention to the window across the room. Blue sky radiates through and I can see the tops of buildings. Feeling around my body, my eyes squint in memory, snapping back in my mom's direction. What is wrong with my dick? Her head fell back as she laughed. Oh, buddy. They had a catheter in me for I was unable to consciously urinate. Catheter is a tube they shove up your hoo-ha. The entire right side of my body was in paralysis, damaging the left hemisphere of my brain, leaving my personality in the right hemisphere healthy and concerned about my jewels. Many beautiful souls visited me in the hospital, which I am extremely grateful for. Every smile I encountered lifted me up inside and gave me a brighter perspective, self-worth, and ignited the fire in me to do the tasks needed. I worked hard in my recovery, rehabbing daily, excited by the challenge and curious about my body's repair. Love shared, accelerating my growth. The light sensitivity I touched on earlier, it took on a much deeper meaning when nurses would enter the room and how their personal light was shining. I could feel my body make shifts in relation to what energy they brought with them. It would change my perspective on the day, the way I felt about my surroundings, and most importantly, my motivation to get out of bed and better myself. I'm coming around now to how those nurses might have felt after an interaction with another patient or someone else throughout their life. Then I start to ponder what colors were presented to them to paint with, and then how were they treated by those they encountered, following the chain of reactions back, link by link. The butterfly that flaps its wings, enlightening. The ways we choose to be and who we are in each moment, grand and minuscule, it's changing the world. The colors brought into our experience and how we choose to use them is giving others the tools and inspiration to use in their own creations. I am so grateful to be alive. It's just a way of life you gotta love to live. It's in our ability to connect with each other in all our relations that opens the heart space, shining light through the darkest of places where we all can get stuck. When all we need is a glimmer of light to enlighten our path, pulling us back to our feet. That spark of life as contagious as a smile that will raise the chin and roll back the shoulders. Putting one foot in front and catching our fall over and over as we ease into stride. Running through life and hoping it will all catch fire, we miss the importance of keeping ourselves alit, sharing our flames to those within our reach, making sure we can all burn independently. To bring vibrance to shade is a lost art, and yet here we are, glowing and eager to be the difference. How simple it is to start. We are already changing the world. Thank you for being here.